2019 was quite the year, and I got some things to share with you. So my list is about things to do with the things that happened last year, plus a lot of milestones for Aurora. As you continue in life, things will always be changing, and they'll be evolving as well. And sometimes change is not fun, nor is it welcomed. However, change is the only constant in this world, and so one must learn to embrace it. It'll be hard. It may be a long process to endure it. However, I believe change is what makes us a little stronger. So first things are, not everyone's going to be in your life forever. As much as they tell you that your friends go with you, your girlfriend goes with you, your boyfriend goes with you past high school, it's not always the case. My husband is making a lot of noise, so if you hear anything, that's him. But I'm currently sitting in my rocking chair downstairs, enjoying time with my feet up as my daughter is sleeping right now, and we are about to enjoy the weekend. So I decided to make this video today, and it will be most likely be going up today as well, since I'll have no time. Really?
Sorry.
Like I told you, husband's making noise. Alright, so as much as I'd like to lose him right now, he needs to stay because I need him. But we have lost quite a few friends to illnesses. It's been unfortunate because not everyone has lasted this past year. I should say it's now the new year, so I'm not talking about this year, I'm talking about last year. Friends and family are no longer with us. We miss them dearly, and it was a year of just losing people in general, losing people, whether they stepped out of your life or whether they are simply no longer with us because their time is up here on earth and they're going on to the afterlife. Or it's simply people that just grow apart as well, and that's life. They decide to choose their path or their journey, and if you're not a part of it, don't dwell on it. Simply move on, because those that do not bring you joy are too expensive for you to keep around, and nothing should be more expensive than a Chanel purse. So you, who are no longer in my life, you are too expensive than my next Chanel purse, and so bye-bye. Aurora's abuelita Blanca came and stayed with us for 2 whole weeks. We've never had that before, where someone was taking care of her all day long. Even through the night when she would cry, she'd get up and get her, and she made her meals, obviously checked her diaper changes. She did all that. She basically was getting me ready for what daycare was to bring about, since I was starting work. And so she stayed with us for 2 weeks so that we can transition. It was mostly for myself, so I can transition my daughter into daycare, and so I wouldn't feel as bad as I did. I only felt bad because I wanted to stay with her, but at the same time, I'm a working mom. It's what I like to do. I like to work. I like to be fulfilled that way so that I can be a better mom. And my mother-in-law came and stayed with us to help us out, which we greatly appreciate. Alluding to, I went back to work last year as well. I had a whole year of maternity leave off, and I chose to get back to work after that year was up, and it was good. It was rough at first in terms of my daughter was crying at daycare because she transitioned into daycare after my mother-in-law left, but it was good for both of us to get that routine going. She essentially needed to get used to the routine, which was getting dressed in the morning, going to school, daycare, getting picked up, coming home, enjoying family time, and then straight to bed after that, and the next day starts all over again. So that's what happened last year. Aurora began daycare, and that was a transition in itself because she started daycare at a place, and then March break was happening a month or 2 after she started, and that daycare was going to be off, and so I needed to find an emergency daycare within a short period of time to watch her for those 2 whole weeks of March break. And so I did. Thankfully, the lady in the neighborhood watched her. The day before it was her last day, she stopped crying. And when I dropped her off, and she stopped crying at daycare, and she was playing and having a great time. That's what happens. Kids get used to it after a certain amount of time, and then once they're nearing their end of time or wherever it is that they are, they seem to enjoy it because they get accustomed to it. Daycare number 2. Then we celebrated Aurora's birthday in March, which was right before she started the March break camp because her birthday is March the 4th. Her first birthday was awesome. I have a video about it, so I'll post that down below so you can see my decorating tips of a Princess Aurora birthday, and that's what we had. Everything's in that video, so you can just check it out. She had the best time with her family and her friends that came over, and her new friends that she met through me going to these mommy outings, and they came and we enjoyed some time with my daughter celebrating her first birthday, so that was great. She was graciously gifted lots of beautiful things, and she loved her cake. She had a little bit of the cake, a little bit of the cupcake, and that was the end of it, because your daughter turns 1 and she only turns 1 once. And so for those that came and celebrated her first birthday, thank you for sharing that milestone with us. That same summer, we went on the Disney Dream, which was great. I also have a video that's coming on that. It's actually way overdue because we went during the time that Hurricane Dorian hit the Bahamas. We had just left the Bahamas 2 days prior, and it swept through the Bahamas north of where we were, which was devastating because at the island that we got off, Castaway Cay, the Disney employees had to go in their underground bunker for a couple days as per Disney protocol and procedures so that they would be safer underground versus obviously enduring the storms of Hurricane Dorian. That video is coming. It'll probably be next because I want to get that out so you can see your Disney trip, which is great. It's overdue, which is fine, but at least you'll be able to enjoy through our eyes of how that trip was. We did enjoy it. There was a couple obviously things that we had to overcome, such as Aurora's sleep, because when she's not in her crib she doesn't sleep. We've been noticing that as we go visit her grandma. Many times she doesn't sleep through the night. She just is so accustomed to her crib mattress, and I think we need to find a solution where she sleeps like she's at home when we travel. But that video is down below for you to check it out in the next one that's coming. Essentially, Disney was great. It was magical. She enjoyed the first part of it. She wasn't really liking the second part of it because we did 2 parks in one, which could have been a lot for a toddler. But at the same time, it would have been nice if we went to Animal Kingdom. Next time, we're going to go to Animal Kingdom because she loves animals, and it'll be much better for all of us to enjoy. She's enjoying her time, then we enjoy our time. Then in the fall, my daughter, along with her cousin, my little niece, were flower girls in my brother's wedding. My brother got married this November that just passed, and it was a great time celebrating that alongside a couple friends, family. It was mostly his friends, of course. It was a day of pure celebration for the 2 of them and enjoying seeing their love be unified. Well, my daughter was so cute as a flower girl. Went on another Caribbean cruise. I'm reading my notes here. We simply love cruising. We love cruising the Caribbean. We just are so accustomed to it. We know what to expect. We know what's there. Obviously, during hurricane season, we don't know exactly what to expect, but we know we know what's coming in terms of weather-wise, but we don't know exactly what can cause a deterrence. We went on another Caribbean cruise, and it was great. And we'll definitely be going on another one soon, because we just love the Caribbean. Aurora has been speaking a lot, been learning lots of words, somewhat phrases, and she learned how to say please, which was something that daycare has been working with us to get her to start talking, get her to say please when she's asking for her food and whatnot that she needs at school daycare. And so we were very happy to find out that she was saying please when she came home one day and she asked for must please. She speaks both languages. Aurora got to spend her very first Christmas with her cousins on her dad's side. We had actually 2 Christmases here at the house. We had my cousins come over and my little niece come over, so the girls can play, they can enjoy their time. And then my brother came over with his new wife. They got to spend time with Aurora. We left to see family on my husband's side, and Aurora got to spend time playing and having a good time with her little cousins, whom she's met before, but she was very young, so she doesn't remember. I don't believe she remembers. So these like new kids, and she was able to have a good time there. They were playing with her, they were coloring with her, they were making sure she was fine. I loved it. I love when other kids play with my kid. And in the midst of all that I just said, the last couple points, I found out I was pregnant, I told my husband that he was going to be a daddy to baby number 2, and we found out the gender as well. So we are pleased to announce that we are having a baby boy come 2020, which is this year when I'm filming this, and I'll be uploading it as well. Our family is growing by 2 feet and is growing by another member of this family, so we'll be a happy family of 4. Lots of changes. It's a boy, and so I need new clothes. We have all the essentials in terms of toys and the crib and, you know, rockers, the swing that we use, but we need clothes since no one in our immediate family had a boy. I have lots of girl things since my sister-in-law gifted me a lot of the clothes that she put on her daughters, and Aurora received a lot of gifts from her aunties and grandmother in terms of clothes as well. So girl stuff is taken care of, but now that I'm having a boy, I got no clothes to put him in, and so we are graciously accepting all gifts, used, new, doesn't matter, because kids outgrow clothes rather quickly, as I discovered with Aurora. And as long as they don't have holes in them and they don't look completely burnt out, then we will accept all clothes. And that's what we'll end it with. This is a new year of nurturing myself, since I am pregnant again for this year, and it's tiresome running after a toddler while being pregnant. The food aversions have been very different. From the very start, I thought I was having a boy because the entire pregnancy was completely different. I was tired at different things earlier. I'm still tired for those same reasons. Whereas last pregnancy, I was up and moving with lots of energy by the 2nd trimester. Now I'm halfway through 2nd trimester, almost nearing the 3rd trimester, and I am nowhere back to normal, as you would say, because I have a human being who is just moving around like crazy. We saw him again yesterday on the ultrasound. He's very active, so I'm gonna have 2 active kids come this year, and we are looking forward to this baby boy to keep growing healthy, keep doing what it needs to be done until full term comes, and I'll be ready for you, baby boy. Ready for you to come out in due time. Well, I hope you all enjoyed your holidays. I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas and enjoyed your time with your family and friends. Happy New Year, and thanks for watching. Bye.